Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. We're Football Unleashed and we're doing a preview of Liverpool versus Everton ahead of the game week. So big game, Liverpool-Everton. It could be one of the most exciting Merseyside derbies we've had in the last few years with these star players coming in. Thiago, James Rodriguez, Calvert-Lewin in form, and Liverpool's defence not what it has been. So are we expecting to see goals, Jay?
Yep.
You know what? I really hope we do goals, but the thing is, even though the teams have such great attacking power, I feel like the mentality for that game is always sort of don't concede, and sort of nick a goal and hopefully win the game. Especially from Everton's point of view, maybe with the success that they've had this season, that mentality might change going into that game. But honestly, I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of goals or not.
I've got to say, I agree with the mentality thing. Definitely, the last few games have been, don't concede, play it safe. Let's see if we can nick a goal in the last few minutes. And as a Liverpool fan, that's been shocking to watch, especially because we've been levels ahead of Everton, squad-wise and form-wise in the last few seasons. Yeah, it feels like we should be attacking them. We should be winning 2 or 3-0. But the games have been so boring to watch. I'm just hoping it changes. Mo, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a close game this season because Everton have been looking sharp for the first few games. Liverpool defensively haven't been at all close to their best. But even Liverpool's attacking threat is still quite good with Salah. And I think, is Mane back?
Mane's expected
Wait,
back.
is Mane back?
He's expected back.
Yeah.
Not
and
confirmed.
Thiago as well, isn't it?
Thiago's definitely back, confirmed, Thiago. So that's good.
Yeah, so with them two trying to come back into the starting 11, I think it's going to be a close game. Everton's just been looking too sharp. And I think they've got full confidence in their striker and their midfielder with James Rodriguez. Passing it to Calvert-Lewin and him just finishing it off in the last few games. So, yeah, it's going to be a close game. But can I just throw in a stat? Obviously, I'm a stat merchant, so I'll throw in a stat.
Go for it.
So the game on Saturday. It's on Saturday, 17th of October. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last time Everton beat Liverpool was on Saturday, 17th of October, 2010.
Oh.
Just saying. Oh, and it was 2-0.
Interesting.
I've got to say, that means nothing to me.
Should I tell you something else? That was on my 10th birthday, and this is going to be on my 20th birthday. So there's going to be a 10-year gap. Just saying. There might be something going on.
Another useless piece of information.
Yeah, go on. Go turn up to the stadium. Tell them it's your birthday. And last time it was your birthday and they won. So go on. Go and tell them that. They're motivated. They'll have to win the game for you then for your birthday present.
Just send a quick DM to Calvert-Lewin, Rodriguez,
Yeah, definitely. I'm hoping it'll be a more open game because Thiago. I'm so happy to see Thiago play again, bro. Remember, I was raving about him when he came on for 45 minutes.
Mate, it was a lot more than.
I was raving about him. I was like, I can't wait to see him play again. And then he got a flipping coronavirus, and that's what played for a week. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him play again, and that should open more creativity for us. And Matip and Mane are expected back as well.
Do you think
Matip
will start?
He should, because Gomez is still out,
Gomez.
I believe. I think Gomez is out.
Gomez is out. Okay.
I think so. I think he's injured.
What, from the Aston Villa game? Or in England?
I can't remember now. But I remember I saw he was out somewhere.
I thought Fabinho was your replacement.
Listen, if I had it my way, if we were playing full strength, Fabinho would be playing centre back. But we're missing some midfielders. So actually, no, Henderson's back, isn't he? So actually, the way I would start would be to be Fabinho at centre back and Henderson in the 6th role. Henderson or Thiago, whichever Klopp prefers in the 6th role. and Wijnaldum maybe the other one to play. So that's actually, yeah, that's how I would start it. But
not Naby
Keita.
Keita.
Keita, no, no. Keita, I was talking a lot about before, like when everyone was slating him, whatever. And I was like, he needs an opportunity. He needs consistent opportunity, and I think he's had that now. I think he's had consistent opportunities to play at a good level, and he hasn't really shown that. He's been average more than anything.
So you've lost all.
I haven't lost all confidence in him, but I would, especially in a patch where we need to show a bit of form. Like, I would be looking to Wijnaldum to show the consistent good performances over Keita. So Keita, I still think he deserves a chance. I still think he deserves, and he can bring something to our team. But at this stage, in our kind of development isn't the right word, but at this stage in our season, I think Wijnaldum is what we need more than Keita. The quality and consistency of Wijnaldum will help us in that sense.
Because I think the game is going to be won in the midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, I was going to say, with obviously Liverpool, your midfield is strong, especially with the addition of Thiago. But when we played you guys, I was surprised how heavily focused your attack was on the flanks. And even if you double up on players, whether that be your wingers or your fullbacks, you'd still find a way to operate out wide. That ultimately does lead to creating a dangerous chance, and it's not focused in the middle.
Right,
but they haven't really got that playmaker type of player to play it from the middle. Because now with the addition of Thiago, I think that will change things around. It won't be as focused on Trent or Robertson to push the ball in.
Definitely.
Exactly, because it gives that we can play down their wing like we always have, but Thiago will bring that. If we can't play down the wing, if we can't break them down like that, then we can play through the centre. We can play that creative, risky pass. That's what Thiago brings. That's what I've been asking for so long. And when he finally came and did it, I was so happy because it gives us we're complete at attacking now because he can play. Yeah. He'll play the risky ball through the centre, and if not, we got obviously the wing backs, the full backs, or whatever you like to call them. Crossing from the wing, and Salah and Mane. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. But what you said about the midfield, definitely the midfield will be key. Alan, I'm not sure actually, fitness wise, what's happening with Everton's midfield. Alan, Gomez, and
Decore. I'm pretty sure.
I just completely blanked on Decore. Yeah, I don't know how many of them are fit because Alan and Gomez missed the last game, didn't they? So if Alan's definitely a big, if Alan's out, it makes the biggest difference, I think, because of what we saw for the difference wise that Everton played. They couldn't play from defence to midfield for attack with Tom Davies there, and Alan could do that quite easily. Obviously, it'll be a different story against the Liverpool press, but Alan will definitely be a major part of that if he's fit.
One thing I wanted to say is the weakness both teams have is in their goalkeepers, right? Because Alisson's not playing, is he? I thought he was injured.
I'm pretty sure Alisson's injured, yeah. I think he's injured.
Yeah. So Liverpool can capitalise on Pickford's handling, start taking long shots, anything like that.
Everything, like his reach as well.
He's very short for a keeper, isn't he?
Not just it's his arms. Like, I'm not even trying to be peak, man. Like, genuinely, everyone calls him, what is it? Is it T-Rex or is it?
Yeah.
T-Rex arms, isn't it? T-Rex arms. Obviously, as a keeper, you want to be able to have, a decent reach, but he doesn't provide that at all.
He just had one good World Cup.
Yeah, people hyped him a lot off that World Cup, but
It was literally because of the penalty shootout. Because I feel like, you know, against the goal that they scored.
Could have done better. That Mandzukic one, isn't it?
No, another goal that they scored, but like they scored from a corner, right? Yerry Mina header. But do you remember that?
Colombia's one.
Yeah, Colombia's one. And do you remember when, like a 30-yard shot, which like that managed to tip over the bar?
Yeah.
Yes, obviously for a normal keeper, he's not gonna like just about get his hands on it. He might even catch it. He'll parry it to the side. And yeah, obviously, Pickford and his T-Rex arms, the saves that he does make, especially for that World Cup, you know, makes it look a lot more impressive than what it actually is for like a normal keeper at his level.
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot from Pickford.
I just still think it's overrated.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, before and like now we've just realised how bad this guy actually is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the keepers, because I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a Merseyside derby. I can't remember. It was recent, relatively recent, within the last few seasons. It was 0-0. It was 0-0. And then right at the last of the game, Van Dijk miskicks his volley, and Pickford just, I don't know what he does, but he messes
Why
up
is he going to try it?
Bro, it was really
trying to catch a ball that is going over the bar.
Yeah. So we've
Probably
seen already.
To everyone, he's got a long reach.
When like Liverpool getting bare lucky, like 90th minute winners to stay in that title race to Man City. Jeez. But yeah.
Yeah, so we've
That
seen
was
keepers
so
make a
bad.
big
And then
difference.
Klopp ran onto the pitch.
Hey, Divock Origi, he will always be part of Liverpool.
Even after he missed the penalty.
Which one?
Didn't he miss the penalty against Arsenal?
Yeah, he did miss the penalty.
Oh, wait.
No. In the League Cup.
Yeah. Who cares about the League Cup, man? League Cup. Come on now. He's won us some Champions. He's won us a Champions League. He's just a Liverpool legend. He's a Liverpool legend. Can't be putting it down to missing a penalty in the League Cup. Yeah.
Statue going outside, yeah.
Statue, yeah. Divock Origi.
Do any of the Liverpool legends have a statue outside Anfield? I was wondering. I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
I didn't know that. Come on.
I know, and I've been there, and I know Bill Shankly has one. But I actually can't remember. I mean, Kenny Dalglish must have one.
I was thinking that, and I was thinking Ian Rush as well, but
I don't think Ian Rush has one. But I know some of the managers have them. Otherwise, I don't know.
Arsenal, we have quite a few. What about United?
Yeah, do we have that? We have that 3-in-1 statue or something that's right at the front of the stadium. It was like Bobby Charlton and like some other people next to him.
Some other
Arsenal's
people.
got the least. Relax, man.
Bro, that is poor. Anyway, what we said about Arsenal have the least.
No, I said they have that one with Henry with the knee slide, don't they?
Yeah, we have that one. We've got Tony Adams. We got Dennis Bergkamp. I'm pretty sure we have. This is one of our old managers called Herbert Chapman.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm missing like a really big one, but I think that's about it. I mean, they're saying now that every single time there's like a Wenger post or whatever on the Arsenal official page, you feel like the comments just filled with "Get this guy a statue ASAP."
Yeah, I really think they need the statue.
For me, he deserves probably like a stand as well, but I think a statue.
He is what made your club what your club is right now. Let's be honest. It's like
the club's basically named after him already, isn't it?
Yeah. But because I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was little, I used to think that He's the manager because of Arsenal because his name is Arsene Wenger.
Bro,
Yeah, bro.
Exactly. Bro, I think everyone.
Yeah. Like, imagine, like,
What
kind of
a coincidence.
coincidence is that? Yeah, innit? Exactly.
Crazy.
Yeah, we said Wenger sort of like making.
He
Arsenal.
literally made Arsenal what Arsenal are right now, like how Ferguson made United.
I agree with that to an extent. Yeah, I'd say so.
All
Actually,
right,
no.
so we got a bit off track.
Yeah.
Should we start the combined 11 then? Liverpool, Everton.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. You know what? We'll do the entire squad. Forget about fit, unfit players.
Okay.
This will make it a lot easier for the keeper position. So.
All right, goalkeeper. Oh, that's true. Actually, that is actually very true. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what formation are we doing though? What formation are we doing?
4-4-3. And 4-4-3, 4-3-3. Okay.
Are we doing it in current form or not?
It's a combination of.
Yeah, combination. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we have. So.
Should we start that bit again then? Should we start again from saying combined 11?
Yeah. One of you guys do it.
Yeah. So let's do a combined 11. It's a 4-3-3 formation. Yeah. So in goal, who are you putting down? I think it's safe to say Pickford does not get it.
Right, yeah, so doing...
Miss Keller, but...
Sorry, what are you talking about?
Keller, you know that...
What is he on about?
Bro, you know, Liverpool have a keeper called Keller or someone.
Kelleher, yeah. What are you saying?
It would be rude to dismiss him amongst like some...
Yeah. That was funny, well done. Carry on. Anyway, continue.
No, honestly, you reckon he should be given the chance to
Isn't he the Irish guy?
No, he's terrible. He's awful.
Yeah, but mate, on the back of losing 7 goals, I feel like Keller is probably on the same level as the Pickfords, as the Adrians in current form.
No, that's a big fat no. He's awful. He's absolutely shocking. I'm backing Adrian all day long for that position, but
you the questions.
Yeah, Has Keller ran past the whole team and scored a goal?
Who has?
What was this?
Adrian has.
Oh yeah, one of those commemorative. What was it? Some memorial testimonial match or memorial match. I don't know what it was.
I haven't seen that, but
yeah, I don't know. I just see it on Instagram a video.
I tell you what, let's just agree to put Alisson in goal, shall we? And we'll move on to the centre backs. What was that?
I was saying I thought our time making this any longer, but yeah. Centre
backs, all right.
Mason Holgate and Michael Keane.
All right, so you know who I'm going to nominate, and that's going to be Van Dijk.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Fabinho's not an out-and-out centre-back, so you can't exactly put him at centre-back.
Oh my God, no. I've had this discussion like 3 times with Jay Goshi.
We're never going to allow Fabinho at centre-back.
Okay, so listen. You can nominate Leno up front if you want to, all right? But he can't play up front, so you're not going to, right?
Bro,
you can say Lacazette at centre mid or something,
you can
right?
say what you want, but it's never going to happen. So can we just stop this debate, okay?
I can say what I want, right? I can say what I want. So
you're wasting your breath.
You're wasting your breath. But I know lots of people would agree with me when I say Fabinho is behind Van Dijk, our best centre back at Liverpool.
That's great,
but it's not about your centre backs. It's about the combined centre backs.
Okay, but Yerry Mina
and Van Dijk,
Michael Keane, and Mason Holgate don't come close to Fabinho or Matip or Gomez.
Okay, they come close to Gomez. All right, let's relax. And maybe Matip. Okay. But for me, it's Matip. No questions about that.
What, Van Dijk and Matip?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to. I was going to say Mina as well.
No.
Yerry Mina is weak defensively for me. Like
he's more of those attacking centre backs.
Even then,
he can't do very much.
Yeah, I don't really know. Obviously,
he's played well.
presence. Like, was he 6'5" or something? Like, it's ridiculous. You know, of, like, what an aerial threat he is. But when it comes to defending, one-on-one, the guy can look like a mess from time to time. So
yeah, that's true.
And
he's played very well start of the season. He started the season very well, but you know he's got a whole new team in front of him, hasn't he, to protect him? But you know, we've seen from the last couple of seasons he's been at Everton that he's not been convincing. He's been kind of average. So I wouldn't put him even close to Fabinho or Matip. Maybe with all the disrespect Gomez is getting, I'm not saying I'm not disrespecting him, but with all the general disrespect he's getting recently, yeah, it's fine. You can say he's close, but Gomez is still young. He'll become good, but yeah, go with Matip if you like. I'm still saying Fabinho is better, but
I'm going to go Matip.
So let's go into the right back. Because of what Ishan has said about nominating people for multiple positions, I'm going to say straight away Digne.
At right back?
Yep.
Why?
You're just longing this out.
For me,
no one is going to say that.
Well, for me, Robertson is the best left back in the world, so he doesn't get in there. So for me, I'll put him right back.
What makes you think? Okay. So we have to consider that he's a left-footed player at right back. Okay, we have to consider that, and also, why does he come close to Trent?
Because Trent can't defend, and
he's better than
right
Trent.
Back.
Apart from his crossing ability, he is better for me in every single aspect than Trent.
Okay, so Trent's better at crossing, shooting, and passing.
Not shooting and passing.
He's better. Yeah. What do you mean not shooting and passing?
No, shooting and passing is better. Shooting and passing is better as well.
That's ridiculous, but anyway, go on.
What do you mean that's... Okay, wait.
Diggne scored... Bro, have you seen the free kicks that he scored?
Have you seen the free kicks that Trent scores?
Bro, they don't come close to his. Are you mad? They don't come close.
Oh, okay. So, if Trent was a left back, right? Pretend Trent was left-footed and whatever. If he was a left back, then say Digne beats him to it, right?
Yeah,
but the fact that Digne's a left-footed player and he's a left back, that puts Trent at right back all day long.
Okay, I'm still going Digne, but I guess
I'm going with Trent.
Trent it is then. Trent at right back.
Yep. So Liverpool dominate the whole defence.
Yeah, I think Robertson again. He's going to be that left back. Digne, he's close, but not good enough defensively, and maybe physically. So we'll put in Robertson at left back.
Yeah, I mean Robertson's just a full package. You know, we talked about it in previous videos. If you guys want to have another look at it, see what we said. But Robertson's the whole package. You know, he'll attack, he'll defend, he's physical.
Yeah,
he does a bit of everything and he does it well. So it's hard to come close to that when he's one of the best fullbacks in the world. Jay, don't raise your eyebrows. You said the same thing, I swear, didn't you?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I was just thinking, but what we're going to go into next is going to be tough.
Yeah.
Because obviously midfield is stacked.
So we're saying 3 in midfield, are we? 3 centre mids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think only one of Liverpool's midfielders get in. That's it.
I agree with that as well.
We can't say Fabinho because it's a centre back according to you.
No, but you guys nominated Matip. You guys nominated Matip for it, so.
Even then, for me, Allan is a better midfielder than Fabinho.
Yes. Can we definitely say Allan and Thiago then?
Yeah, and Rodriguez.
Yeah, that's it. Finished.
Oh, of course, Rodriguez. Yeah, because I got confused because Rodriguez is playing right wing and he's kind of. So yeah, definitely. Okay.
We can all agree on that.
Yeah, definitely. Rodriguez, Allan, and Thiago. Yeah, because I forgot about Rodriguez. I forgot about Rodriguez because he's been playing right wing for Everton, so I just kind of considered him a forward. But yeah, no, definitely gets into that midfield.
Mate, I thought we were going to have like some 20-minute debate on like Fabinho or Allan. I'm just
no. No, I'm hyped about Alan, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was thinking Doucouré. I was thinking Fabinho or Wijnaldum Doucouré, but because I forgot about Rodriguez. But no, Rodriguez as the attacking, and then Alan is the defending, and Thiago
is the one sitting in.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully the front three is a lot then. Okay, for me.
Okay, you go.
One Everton player definitely gets in there, and I'm not going to say Calvert-Lewin. I'm going to say Richarlison.
You what?
For me, Richarlison has to get into that front three
over Calvert-Lewin.
I think his overall as a player
with current play,
so much better. Pardon?
In the current time,
Calvert-Lewin gets you, but I don't think he offers much else. Obviously, he's a striker, so you want him to get goals. I'm sick to death of that argument, but Richarlison, not only does he get goals, he'll provide for others. His dribbling ability is quality. He's a threat in the air. He can take on people. He can do everything. So for me, he has to get into that team.
I don't know.
I've got to be careful.
I was gonna say.
I've got to be careful not to disrespect Richarlison a bit because I rate him a lot. But for me, okay, so I'm saying Salah and Mane on the wings, and then as a number 9, I'm saying Calvert-Lewin over Richarlison. But I just want to be clear, I rate Richarlison highly, but on the left wing side, he doesn't compete with Mane. It would be up front where he kind of competes with Calvert-Lewin. But I think Calvert-Lewin just has that extra finishing, kind of goal scoring. He has, you say aerial threat, but I think Calvert-Lewin offers that more aerial threat than Richarlison does. But I know what you're saying. Richarlison can do a bit of everything. Hold up play. He can run at defense, beat defenders. He's got a bit of pace and he's got aerial threat. But as the number 9, I think Calvert-Lewin has proved himself quite a lot. I know it's not been... Calvert-Lewin hasn't performed for as long as Richarlison has been performing. But I just think Calvert-Lewin is number 9. You can't deny, he's been brilliant. And his peak is better than what we've seen at Richarlison in his peak up front for Everton, I think, from what we've seen so far. So I'm putting Calvert-Lewin in there.
Richarlison at his peak was turning defenders inside out, Henry-esque finishes into the bottom corner.
Yeah, but it's from the wing. It's from the wing. So that's what I'm taking into consideration.
Oh, he can play left wing, he can play striker, he can play right wing. It gives you so many, what you can. He's so much more complete of a player.
Oh, he's definitely more of a complete of a player than Calvert-Lewin is. But I'm thinking because we're looking at the upfront option, the upfront slot, straight forward number 9, whatever. So I'm comparing to when Richarlison's played up front to what Calvert-Lewin's playing up front, obviously. And so I'm putting Calvert-Lewin there.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I was going to go with Salah, Mane and Calvert-Lewin. Just like that. Because you say when Richarlison in his peak was this, but I haven't really seen him in his peak as much. It hasn't been that impressive.
A different position where it's harder for him to do that. Because obviously now he's playing, he was sort of playing, what Everton played 2 strikers and they were playing the 4-4-2 formation. And it's when you're playing striker, obviously it's a lot harder to show those qualities and do those things than when he's playing out wide on the left. So I don't think I can accept Calvert-Lewin as the striker in the team, but I think it's a bit unfair to say I haven't seen those things of him when now he's being played in a position where it's hard to show that.
To be honest, I haven't watched Everton as much to comment on it, but I would put Calvert-Lewin because I feel like you said, Richarlison's better at everything, dribbling, this and that. But in that team, in that formation and playing up front, I don't think You need someone like that. You need someone to bully the defenders, like
whoa.
win the ball in the air.
Salah and Mane, they are going to get you the goals. There's never going to be like a drought of goals. You need a player that's going to feed it into them. That's going to like sort of if what's it called, like Trent and I mean, this is if we're talking about the combined 11 actually playing together, right? I mean, are we doing that? Because then, if we are, I think 100% you have to go for Richarlison. I can get it as individual players, you go for Calvert-Lewin, but if you're actually talking about how they gel together.
Oh, this is interesting now. Yeah, this is interesting actually. If we're talking
it's
about them
getting a bit
gelling
confusing.
together, if we're talking about them gelling together, I'm a bit stumped. I don't know, because I know what you mean. Like Richarlison will. I know what you're saying about the goals come from Salah and Mane, and Richarlison's there to almost assist them. And yeah, but also I don't know how it would be if they had a traditional number 9 goal scorer. If Salah and Mane had that with them, I'm not sure. I'd back it. You know, I'd want to see it. I don't think Salah and Mane will have a problem sharing the goals. You know, it'll be a front three, like traditional front three, where they all get goals and they all assist each other. So I would actually, even if we're still talking about them playing together, I would actually still put Calvert-Lewin in there to share the goals.
I'm just putting a Calvert-Lewin because of the current form right now. Because we're putting it on current form, aren't we?
No.
It's a factor.
Yeah, it's a factor. Like, we couldn't really.
Overall, Richarlison's a better player.
Form,
Richarlison's a better player.
Yeah, because if we're talking about current form, then Mina gets in ahead of Matip, but we're not.
Yeah, Richarlison's
this is a difficult one, you know.
I think it should just be the player as an individual. So I'm happy to go for Calvert-Lewin on that one.
Oh, now you know the thing is your argument just made me sway to Richarlison because of the overall player.
Go on, Jay. You've convinced him. Jeez.
Because obviously Calvert-Lewin will get you the goals, but Richarlison would give you what things like Calvert-Lewin won't be able to give you, because I think he's stronger. His ability to bully the defenders and everything, I think that's better than Calvert-Lewin's. I think Calvert-Lewin's got the typical strikers finishing and the aerial threat, but I just think as a complete player, Richarlison's more. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So are we gonna play Richarlison?
So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna put Richarlison.
Jeez,
oh wow! Wow, you actually changed his mind fully. That's mad.
Yeah.
So
that was definitely a good toss-up between Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. All right, so we'll confirm the squad then. Goalkeeper, we've got Alisson. Right back and left back, we've got Trent and Robertson. And then we've got Matip and Van Dijk in the centre-backs. Alan, Thiago and James Rodriguez make up the midfield. And we've got Salah and Mane along with Richarlison up front.
And Ancelotti as the manager.
Hey, what?
Oh,
well, yeah.
I suppose. Manager. You know what? I'm happy you brought that up.
Ancelotti's one too much to argue with, so I can't argue with it.
I was waiting for you to finish the team to say that.
Oh, bye.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go Klopp in this one.
Wait, wow. Okay.
What? What?
Honestly, because what was it? 5 years ago. I mean, it was recently. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or last week, where there were loads of posts commemorating, Klopp joining Liverpool 5 years ago, and it was only then did I realise how far this team has come and how he's developed certain players, and it's incredible. So I'm gonna go with Klopp.
Yeah, Klopp has definitely he's developed some players incredibly well. Like without him, they would have got nowhere near the levels they're playing at now. But I think you just can't really argue with how much Ancelotti has won. So think about it, we're dealing with a team of superstars already, right? So I feel like Ancelotti is just the one to take them to lots of victory in it. So I'm saying Ancelotti to manage this team.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Ancelotti as well.
Of course, I'm not disrespecting Klopp because Klopp and I'm Liverpool. But I think just Ancelotti with the amount he's won, I just don't think you can argue for me anyway.
Let me just throw this in here. Would you say Ancelotti is a better manager than Pep Guardiola
No.
and Jose Mourinho?
Bro, what are we talking about? Overall or currently?
Overall.
Overall,
Yeah.
I'd say Pep and Mourinho are better than him.
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm in a position to judge, to be honest. I don't think I know enough about them.
Well, you can say your opinion.
I don't have an opinion. That's what I'm saying. I don't really have an opinion because I don't know enough about it.
Pep and Mourinho are better than him.
I just said that because I don't think Ancelotti gets the respect that Mourinho and Pep get.
Yeah.
Even though he's won so much, like in so many different leagues. Because even did he win the Premier League as well, or was it the FA Cup he won with Chelsea?
He won the Premier League. He won the I think it was the double.
Yeah, Premier League and FA Cup, wasn't it?
He was the one, I'm pretty sure, to break the United. You know when you won
three in a row. Yeah.
Yeah, he was on to break it. So.
See, yeah, this is what I mean. He still doesn't get enough respect that he deserves.
Yeah, you won at 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Yeah, then he won at 9, 10.
And then he got sacked because of what, Champions League failure or something.
He got sacked in 10 11 when I can't remember what happened. 10 11 he won. Probably United again.
Yeah, we did. Was it?
I can't remember.
Can't remember. It's too long ago. That was the season when Everton beat Liverpool as well. Just throwing that in.
Oh.
On your birthday.
So we've got our preview done, and the starting 11, combined 11 done as well, and the manager. So have we decided on the manager then? I'm sticking with Ancelotti.
You guys said Ancelotti, so.
Yep, we'll go with Ancelotti then.
Yep. So, yeah, shall we wrap it up?
All right, so that was our what was that? That was our Liverpool vs Everton Merseyside derby preview for the weekend. Combined 11 included as well. So I hope you enjoyed that, and well, let's see what happens in the game.